bring out our next real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. 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 I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zapp and Roger. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. The other girls poppin', they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. I'll give you the life that you always dreamed. In New York and some jets, like a football team. You're gonna get quality time, plus some words of affirmation. It's all on my dime, gifts and access service at any destination. Just don't pop the balloon, and we'll both be okay. You'll be my boo, and I will be your babe. Now it's down to me and you still got your balloon. And that can only mean one thing, and this is just the beginning.
I'm so glad you didn't pop, girl.
Thank you that you did not pop.
I'm so happy that you didn't pop.
I'm so glad that you did not pop.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank you.
Don't pop, pop, pop.
Thank you. Don't pop, pop, pop. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. Is my mic doing its thing? Uh-oh. Let's see. Checky, check. Welcome, everybody. We're about to have some fun. Let's see. This thing is having some fun. Make sure you hit that like button, folks. Hit that like button so Pointer can hopefully pay his bills at some point. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that sounds better, I believe. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I paid so much for this. You helped me get this mic, folks. So I want to make sure that you can hear me clearly. We're about to have a lot of fun. We have some remarkable individuals that are ready to find their real one. Just let me do my traditional begging. I am going to put the link in the chat. I'm going to put the link in the chat. That means that you'll be able to call in, okay? Because we're about to have a good time with some wonderful people. So I hope you can hear me clearly. Let's see. Link. This is for the brothers and the sisters, the men and the women who want to find their real one. So let's see. Okay. It looks like the link should be available. Welcome. We just got a few moments, folks. We're ready to have some fun. bam, hit that like button. We got more people watching than liking, and that can be a heartbreaker sometimes. So make sure you hit that like button so we can do what we do. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that bell. I would like to eat some dinner, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, make sure that that is ready to go. That would be greatly appreciated. It really would. Yep, subscribe, hit the bell. And then, of course, I do want to eat dinner, so if you donate on PayPal, that would be awesome. It really would. Now, some of you are going to say, Pointer, I don't have PayPal, but that's okay because there is a thing called Cashapp. Cashapp, yeah. So Cashapp works too. And then some of you are so bold, you say PayPal and Cashapp you don't have, but you do have Venmo. So make sure you donate on Venmo to help your dear Pointer eat dinner tonight. Yeah, I don't think you want me to go hungry, but if so, that's your right to want me to go hungry. And then as these great discussions are transpiring and these real ones are hopefully connecting, make sure you send a super chat if you want to shout out, or if you want your comment read aloud. Make sure you put some seasoning on that. Hey, make sure you put some seasoning on that. And that's the best we can do. Okay, so I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic. And let's see what we have. So we have some remarkable people that are going to be calling in to find their real one. We don't want to make it too blind, but at the same time, we are going to switch it up again. Some fans love it, some don't, but either way, we're just grateful. We're just grateful for those that come in each and every week to see real ones find real ones. So I'm going to have Charles and Ethan. I'm going to ask them to turn their cameras on. They're going to be two of our bachelors for today. So once they turn their cameras on, they are ready to go. We have other real ones who possibly are calling in. So make sure that you hit that link that's pinned. If you want to call in, make sure you do that. Okay, one person just got a little scared perhaps. So let's give a little time. Charles, waiting on you to turn your camera on. If not, then we're going to go to the Queen, and she's going to introduce herself and tell us about herself. So let's see about that. I'll give him a few more moments. Some brothers get a little scared sometimes. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just throw them on. Ethan and Charles. Let's see. Okay, there's Ethan. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. I'm waiting on Charles to get his camera on, and then we're going to just have some conversation. There's Charles. Charles, how's it going?
What's going on?
Welcome. My two brothers are in the house. We may have more brothers call in, but you guys are the real ones that showed up, which means you have more of a prime chance to get what you need. I want you both to introduce yourself. We can start with Charles. Charles, why don't you share where you're located, what you do, and what you're looking for?
All right. So I'm located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm a full-time model, and I'm looking for my forever partner.
Amen to that. Amen to that. And why not just for the fans? Because they're going to start going crazy. They see how good looking you both are. Share your age.
I'm 21.
All right, 21. Very good. Legal. Let's go to Ethan. Ethan, where you located, what you do, what you're looking for, even share your age.
How you doing? My name's Ethan. I'm located in Boynton Beach, Florida, South Florida. 22 years old. I am a mechanic, my own business, as well as pursuing the police academy. And I'm trying to find my wife.
Amen. Amen. And we just may have her here. She just may be calling in. So I'm excited for that. Now let's go back to Charles. I'm going to ask the both of you, what makes both of you real ones? What makes you quality kings that these ladies should be flooding your DMs right now? Let's start with Charles.
Okay. I'm an honest guy, and I'm straight up and upfront with what I want.
Okay. No. Let's see what Ethan has to say. Ethan, what makes you a quality king?
I believe I have some good qualities that women admire, who want to be with. Very dependable, reliable, honest, and I know how to communicate very well.
Beautiful. Okay, and that is essential in today's dating market. Now let's share, guys, what are y'all looking for? What are the qualities that you are looking for in your future wife? Let's start with Ethan.
I want my future wife to have like motivation, to give me motivation, to have goals, take care of her body, as well as has wife traits, that can cook, clean, take care of my family.
Understood. Very good. We swing it to our other brother. Let's go to Charles. Charles, what qualities are you looking for?
Yeah. An honest woman, someone who takes care of themselves, values themselves before, they have to value themselves before they can value anybody else. Someone who has a future and goals, and yeah, as well takes care of their body.
Love that. Okay. Okay. Very valid. Now, guys, in relationships, there are things, and I paid so much for this. I need y'all to see how cool this is. Things that make you pop. No. That's the wrong one. Things that make you pop the balloon. Okay. So that means that a connection won't be established. You guys are not going to tolerate what's going on. Let's start with Charles. Charles, what would make you pop the balloon in a relationship or before?
If she is not honest.
Okay, we need honest queens, hopefully. So honest queens, as you're checking out these gentlemen, make sure you're honest. Okay. Are there any other things you want to share, Charles, or that's the main one?
Yeah, that's one of the main ones.
Okay. Let's swing it to Ethan. Ethan, what are some things that would make you pop the balloon?
And by pop the balloon, you mean not like the woman, right?
Exactly.
Definitely, I'm not really a partier. I'm more like a homebody. So definitely a female that's not that parties a lot is kind of not what I'm looking for.
Understood. And Charles, you're doing the finger, so you agree with that.
No, yeah.
Two young, wholesome kings right from Florida. Wow, what are the chances of that? We always have people calling from all over, sometimes the world, but the country. So that's interesting. Finally, guys, before I introduce our first queen, what do you like to do for fun? Let's start with Ethan.
I'm very gym motivated, work out a lot, as well as I have hobbies like motocross, BMX. I fly remote model planes. That's pretty much it. Fishing. Yeah.
Okay. That Florida kind of country. You got a little country.
Yes, sir.
All right, Charles, what do you like to do for fun?
I love going to the beach. I love cooking. I post a little bit of content. And we're just working on myself.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, we love to see it. Love to have you guys ready to go. So I'm going to introduce our first queen. Okay. This lovely lady just got in for the win, but I do have another king that's trying to get in. So I don't know what's up with that. I want to make sure everybody has a chance to find their real one. I want to do it blind. So maybe we'll show our first beautiful queen, then we'll make our second beautiful queen blind. We'll kind of alternate to be ADA compliant. Okay. Because I don't like to get sued. It's happened just once, and it was not pleasant. We won, of course. We get W, like Charles and Ethan. So I'm going to have this lovely lady. She just logged in, love.dashy. Love.dashy, you can hear her? Wonderful. Okay, you got two handsome kings here that are really ready to pop. So let's just have this lovely lady come right on, and she's ready to go. Lovely lady, how you doing?
Doing well. Can you guys hear me, see me?
I think they can see you. I think they can hear you. Brothers, you can see this lovely lady.
Yes.
All right, she's about to answer the same questions that you just did. But before she does, lovely lady, we have another king who called in. My brother Malik, how you doing?
Hi. I'm very tired.
Very tired, but you still made it to find a real one because the search for a wife is worth being tired. Now there is some feedback. I don't know who that's coming from. Let me see if that's coming. Okay, it's not coming from Malik. Okay, maybe we're good now. Maybe it was just the initial. Malik, why not share where you're located, what you do, and what you're looking for?
I live in like Central Florida area, like Tampa. I'm in the Army. I know is a huge red flag for a lot of folk. But I'm kind of just looking for that next step. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Okay. Share with us the qualities that you're looking for in your future wife.
Effort is very important. They got to be willing to put in effort, time, and patience are probably the big three for me.
Awesome. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm getting back into reading a lot. I'm reading different like novels and stuff. I'm working on Project Hail Mary now. It was pretty good. So I play games. Yeah. They just did a movie with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
I play games. I work out. Pretty good stuff.
Green flags all around. I know y'all want to hear from this beautiful queen. So she's here. She's ready. Lovely lady, why not share where you're located? Well, most importantly, your age, where you're located, what you do, and what you're looking for.
All right. So I'm 23. I'm currently located in Connecticut, but I also live in Florida. I'm in between the two pretty often. Okay. And what were the other questions?
What you're looking for in a real one?
What I'm looking for in a real one. I'm looking for someone who's chill, definitely chill, Estoy busy ahora mismo. Yeah. My apologies. I'm looking for someone to chill. I really don't like someone who takes themselves too seriously. However, I am also looking for someone who knows how to act. I have been out to like dinners or events and things like that, and like you can't wear sweatpants and Jordans to that. So someone chill, knows how to act, and preferably has a sense of humor. I love to laugh.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And you kind of already then shared what you're looking for. What are some things that would make you pop the balloon before you start dating, or if you kind of just shared the know how to act? So no sweatpants at a fancy dinner, but what else are you
Uh,
popping on?
I would definitely pop on someone who is red pilled, in my opinion. Someone who likes Andrew Tate and Joe Rogan and stuff like that. Theo Vaughn is okay, but
Okay.
anything else, no.
Got it. Okay. Okay. And what do you like to do for fun?
I love to travel. I love to go out to eat. I love to go hiking. And I do like to play video games.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay. I do want to ask Malik. I didn't get to ask him. Malik, what are some things that would make you pop the balloon before dating, when dating?
Um, it's crazy. I didn't do any kind of prep for this, so I didn't think about it too much.
That's all right.
Um, I guess the very first thing is their voice. They have to have like a decent voice. If I can't like hear that without wanting to drive myself up a wall, then that's a no go for me.
Got it. That is valid. It is true. I learned that, I think, in Drake and Josh many, many years ago. Okay. Well, we're making good progress, folks. You got to hear from this lovely lady. Brothers, we're about to start going a little deeper. So I do want to offer it to the lovely lady. Lovely lady, do you have a question you'd like to ask these three kings?
I guess I'd like to ask all of them what they do for work.
Absolutely. Let's start with Charles. Charles, what do you do for work?
I do modeling full time.
Full-time model. You can see he got the jawline. Love Dash. You got the jawline. Let's go to Ethan. Ethan, what do you do for work?
Right now, I own my own mechanic business as well as I'm pursuing the police academy.
Very good. So wait, I heard Police Academy. What was the first thing?
I have my own mechanic shop.
Oh, awesome.
Vehicles,
Oh, Dash, he'll fix your car, girl. Wow, man, very good. Malik, what do you do for work?
So as I said before, I'm in the army. That's not me, is it?
No, you're good. I think that was my boy Ethan. Thank you, Ethan.
I'm in the army. I just got home from the deployment. Pretty much starting from scratch and going for my CDL though. So
Very
I'll
good.
be driving trucks.
You got some productive brothers here, Dash. That's a beautiful thing. Would you like to share what you do for work?
Yes, I do administrative work. Right now, I work for a medical company. Really boring stuff though, but I work a lot with Excel, spreadsheets, things like that.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Well, let's start to go a little deeper then. Let's talk about, I don't want to get too spicy yet. Let me ask the brothers. Brothers, do you have a question for her? Any essential questions for this beautiful lady? Anything? Anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. Looks like Malik.
I mean, it's pretty basic, but where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself starting a PhD program. I just got my master's. I'm working on completing my licensure and gonna go do my PhD.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations. It's huge.
Okay.
All right. Ethan, did you have a question for Ms. Dashi?
Nothing I can think of right now at this moment.
Just caught off guard by the future doctor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Charles, any question?
I don't at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll do my job. I'll go a round table. I'll start with the queen and then go to the kings. Dashi, not too spicy, but you'd be surprised. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was in 2024.
Okay. Would you want to share why it ended, or is that fine?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, he cheated on me and I was like, that's ridiculous. So I broke up with him. It was really frustrating because I was working and I still am working 40-hour weeks, doing school full time, and I'm not going to stand for that. So I
Yeah,
just broke up with him.
that's how you do it. Wow. Now I will ask. This is a sidebar question. I am going to ask the brothers this too. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, guys, remember that. Yeah, and give me honest answers when I ask you things. And then, would you say you're healed, Dashy? Would you say that, or did that relationship give you trauma, or are you ready to move forward?
Super ready to move forward. I was upset about it at the time, but I've done my therapy, did all I had to do, and I'm good now.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to ask the brothers the same thing. Let's start with Malik. Malik, when was your last relationship?
My last actual like relationship ended, I want to say 2023, like early 2023, late 2022.
Okay.
It was I guess just a difference in opinion on how a relationship should be. Um, yeah, it wasn't anything crazy, and it's been a while, so I would definitely say I'm past that. As far as like the sidebar, I don't know if you were intending to
Nope.
ask,
You do,
but
yeah.
I definitely feel like it depends on where they are at in life, right? Like I'm not gonna think that this kid who cheated when he was in sixth grade is gonna be a cheater and as an adult, you know. But after you get that full frontal lobe, I would probably say so, yeah.
So after 25, when they claim the frontal lobe is fully developed, you believe if they cheated after that, then they're probably a habitual cheater.
Let's just say like if you're legally allowed to vote and you're cheating, then it is what it is.
All right. All right. All right. I'll leave that alone. Okay. Let's go to. Well, I want Dashy stepped away, but I do want her to hear what Ethan has to say. Okay, she's getting her water. Okay, very good. Okay, staying hydrated. We love to see it in that heat. Yeah, because you said you're in Baltimore, Dashy? No. Oh, you're muted. You said
Connecticut. It is
Connecticut.
here.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's go to Ethan. Ethan, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about late 2024. It ended with me breaking up with her, just because our goals didn't align, as well as just lacking in time for myself to grow, and I knew I needed to take time for myself.
Okay. Very true. Very true. Would you say you're healed from that?
Yo, 100%.
Awesome. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Y'all better not ever cheat. Let's go to Charles. Charles, when was your last relationship?
2022.
Okay. Do you have a reason? And I do want to state all of these folks are on the younger side of our Real One adventure. So if that means, Charles, you're 21. It was 2022. That's 4 years ago. So you were still in high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did that high school hard relationship end?
He cheated on me.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness. What's going on with these cheaters? Are you healed?
Yeah, it's been a very long time since that.
Okay. Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah, but I also believe people can change as well.
So it's not always then.
It's not always, but yeah, but that's how it usually goes. Once a cheater, always a cheater. But you could always change if you want to change.
Show some people grace. Okay, got it. Okay. Very good. That's my initial line of questioning. It's an important one. Any questions, lovely lady? Dasha, do you have a question for these three? We see Charles has his kitty. Ethan's out in the nice summer night, and Malik got the fan going. We got three brothers chilling.
Yeah, no questions so far. Maybe where's everyone from?
Okay, yeah, because you counted, yeah, they already shared where they were located, but we'll go through that again. Charles, share where you are again.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Ethan?
Boynton Beach, Florida.
Okay, and Malik?
I'm also in Florida, like Tampa.
Okay, and then you said, Dasha, you go from Connecticut to Florida.
Yeah, I have another house in Orlando.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you might be able to visit your future king if he's here tonight. Okay, since we don't have any questions, I'm going to go a little deeper. We do have another lovely lady ready to rock. We may do that blind, guys, so we'll see what happens, but this lovely lady's ready to go. Let's go for this one. I don't want to make it too spicy, but I will. Religion. Religion can play a huge factor when determining your suitor. We'll start with the lovely lady. Dashi, are you a religious person?
I am. I would consider myself a Christian. However, I'm not one of those Christians that's like in everyone's face about it and like hating on people. So that's where I stand.
Okay. Are you open to dating someone of a different religious view?
Yes, as long as they're not wanting me to like convert to their religion. I'm not doing that.
Understood. Okay. Okay. Let's go to each brother. Let's start with Charles. Charles, are you a religious man?
I'm actually a newfound Christian. I was baptized on May 3rd.
Hallelujah. Well, thank Jesus for salvation and that gift. Are you open to dating someone that is not a Christian?
No.
Okay. Amen. Straight up. All right. Let's go to Ethan. Are you a religious man?
Yeah, I would consider myself a religious man.
Okay. Is there a specific religion in mind?
Yeah, I'm Christian.
Okay. Okay. Are you open to dating someone of a different religious view?
I'm not too sure right now.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Malik, are you a religious man?
Yes, sir. I was, baptized back in April 10th of last year.
Thank you.
I've been really trying to find my connection to God. It's been a little bit difficult, but it's still something I'm going for. Being home again, it's been tricky finding a church that suits me. So
yeah, and it's not supposed to be easy. Jesus said, "In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. He's overcome the world." All right, it's not Bible study. Sorry, folks. Sometimes it goes on the tangents. So those an essential. Gosh, no pops, Dashi. Those are my initial line of questioning, especially when I get to that serious religious one. Are you still feeling these three? Are you ready to go deeper?
Yeah, let's go deeper. Pause.
Well, I hate to bring it up, but some feel it's rather important. And I don't want to do it too soon, but I just feel like it's important to mention. Dashi, I want you to share your height.
I am 5'6".
5'6". Okay, we're gonna go to the brothers. I hate to do it this early, but some say it's important. Before I go to the brothers, Dashi, does height play a part when you date?
It does not.
Oh my Lord! Wow. Okay. All right, brothers, you should be doing backflips, especially if you are under 6 feet. Charles, what is your height?
6 foot.
6 foot. Bam, bam. Ethan, your height?
Well, say I'm a short king. I'm 5'4".
Okay.
Four.
I
All
like
right.
the short king.
She just said, "All right, Ethan, man, it's your blessed day." Malik, what's your height?
I'm 6'2".
Oh my goodness! So you got a little spectrum. Okay,
I got bad posture though, so let's just say 6'1".
Okay, well, you're gonna sit up straight for this one. You're gonna sit up straight because I'm serious. Scoliosis pointer is struggling right now. Anyway, I won't get into my health issues. Let's go spicier then. We talked about religion. What is more spicy, unfortunately, in today's culture is the political piece. The politics. Don't want to get anyone doxxed. Don't want to get anyone canceled. So I will keep it as vague, but still speaking the truth. Let's start with the lovely lady. Do you vote, Dashi?
Yes, absolutely.
Would you say you are a political person?
No.
Okay. Are you open to dating someone of a different political view?
Depends on their political view, but yeah, why not?
Let's swing it with a hypothetical. If you are a staunch Cami supporter, you were out there throwing it back for Kamala, and your partner potential is a staunch Trumper, could you be in that relationship? As long as there's respect, of course. No throwing someone out of the country.
Yeah, I'll say possibly.
Okay. I'm gonna swing it to each brother. Let's go with Malik this time. Malik, do you vote?
I did not vote this past election, but that's because I'm 24, and I'm 24. This past election was the first election I was able to vote at. I didn't really believe in either candidate, so state level.
Okay, understood. Would you say you're a political person?
Not at all. I feel like I'm very opinionated, but I wouldn't if anything, I'm more moderate, I guess. I think. I think there's a little good everywhere.
Understood. Would you say that you're open to dating someone of a different political view?
I'm leaning a little bit more towards no. Like I feel like I'm open, but as far as politics go, everyone I know who like has any kind of hand in politics, they're always super annoying about it. Um, it's just not my scene.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go to Ethan. Ethan, are you a political person?
I would consider myself not a political person.
Okay. Okay. Do you vote?
No.
Okay. Oh, do you plan to vote? I know you're on all of y'all are on the younger side. But do you plan
Yeah.
to vote in the future?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Could you date someone that is a different political view than you?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
All right. All right. Charles, do you vote?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
Only I got one time.
Because that was your first time.
Yeah. It was my
Right.
first time
Okay. Awesome. Great start, many would say. Are you a political person?
Not at all.
Okay. Would you say you're open to dating someone of a different political view?
Yes, as long as their opinion is not very like strong and harsh.
Okay. Give me an example of a strong and harsh opinion.
An example of a strong and harsh opinion. Like, I'd say Trump is the only president that can make America a better place. That's a strong.
Okay. Yeah. And some of our fans will be excited to know we have an edition like that coming up with some people with some views, but not too crazy. It's a great episode. All right. Dang, y'all are just killing it. What a great group. Fans, they're so great. You ought to help me get something to eat because we chose great people this week, as we do every week. But wow, please help me get some dinner, folks. I'm sorry, folks. I got to do my begging because I really am hungry. So please, Cashapp, Venmo, your dear pointer. Let's throw it back. Guys, do you have a question for this lovely lady? We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Do you have a question for her? Malik?
I guess I wanted to know your like views on like smoking, drinking, vaping, etc.
Hallelujah. Great question.
I really don't mind it as long as it's not in excess. Unfortunately, I have met people who can't go 5 seconds without smoking and it ruins the vibe for everybody. So as long as you're an adult about it, responsible, and it's not annoying, I guess it's fun.
Awesome. Thank you. Great question, Malik. Ethan, do you have a question for this lovely lady?
Yeah. What time stamps in your life would you want to, get married, have kids, stuff like that?
So it's funny because whenever like my mom or something asks me that, I'm like, I'm not gonna have kids until I'm 40. But realistically, like if I find the right person, I'm willing to settle down whenever. Like I see no point in waiting. As long as I've finished my education, I feel happy in my career. I'd love to have kids and get married.
Ethan, that works for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Charles, you got a question?
Are you family oriented?
In what sense? Like if I would like to have my own, or like do I like love my own family?
Are you close with your family?
Super duper close. They're like my besties. We laugh, we joke. I love my family.
And how important is it that you and your partner have a good relationship with each other's families?
It's actually not the hugest deal to me. I would prefer it if my partner was I would prefer it if my family liked my partner and my partner liked my family, but I don't expect my partner to all of a sudden become part of the family. Like I don't expect you to like now you're like living here and like washing dishes like that's no. And like likewise, like I would like to like my partner's family, but I don't really want to be enmeshed. I feel like boundaries are healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
That works for you, Charles?
Yeah.
Great questions. Great questions. I am gonna that same question that that Ethan asked Dashy. Now Ethan's connection, he might be going into the house, so I want my brother to hear what's about to happen. But Ethan, no, he'll hopefully call back in. Now Dashy already kind of answered this, but I'm gonna go back to Dashy because Ethan asked some great questions. Hopefully he'll get back in ASAP. Dashy,
I can't hear anything. Is that just me?
oh Lord. Yeah, they did it. When some people leave, sometimes it malfunctions. Let's see.
Is it just me? Can someone do a thumbs up? Like if everyone, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, log out. Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah. Make sure. Folks, my brothers, are y'all on Safari? Oh, Malik, you're muted. You're on Safari? Oh, you should be able to hear though.
So I'm getting the thing now. I'm gonna be right back.
Hear?
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Log out. Okay.
Right.
Charles, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Are you on Safari?
Yeah, I'm on Safari.
Okay. Safari trips badly sometimes. But I think you're okay though. You might be okay. We'll see.
Okay. You want me to? I can log back in and on Google Chrome, so you don't get.
We'll see. We'll see. We're just going to let you slide for a minute and see what happens. But hopefully they come back and we'll continue this love search. Let me ask you this, Charles, as we wait. What has dating been like for you in Florida?
I haven't dated since my ex.
Really? Is there a reason?
Just took a while to get over.
Mm.
And just working on myself, and I haven't found anybody up to par to my standards.
Got it. Okay. Now you are a model. Now, do you see other model baddies, as you are walking the runway?
Yeah. I work with a lot of beautiful women from all over the world.
Right.
But, I keep my workspace and specifically work and professional.
Got it. Okay. And that's wisdom. And that's wisdom. It really is. Okay. It looks like we got Dash, you can hear? Okay. We should be good. Malik, you can hear?
Yeah.
Okay, we should be okay. I wish Ethan would come back, but maybe he, he's so depressed about whatever. I don't know. Okay. I was going to ask this, though. So I want to go back to Dashy just for safety. Dashy, you said you'd love to get married, have children. Is there a timetable? I know you said, hypothetically it'd be 40, but would you like to be married within the next 10 years, something like that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. I have to ask this. You'd be surprised why. Is there a specific number of children that you want?
I would be happy with 2, max 4.
Okay. And I have to ask that because, let me swing it to the brothers now. Malik, and I do want to ask, have you ever been married? You'd be surprised. Have you ever been married?
No, never married, never, no babies, nothing like that.
Okay. Malik, your reaction was fine. But I'll ask you again. Have you ever been married?
I have not been married, no.
Okay.
Also no babies. I've got a dog and a cat, but
okay.
Yeah.
You want to be married in the future?
I would like to, yes. I'm a big family guy, so.
Okay. Very good. And what about, is there a certain number of children that you want?
I feel like a good sweet spot is like 2 or 3, probably 3.
That works. Okay. So you and Dashy find some compatibility there. Let's go to Charles. Charles, have you ever been married? I gotta ask.
No.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
Would you like to have children in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a certain number?
Yeah, I'd say I agree with them. Like 2 or 3 is a good number.
Okay. Y'all are being humble and
depending on if I could support all the children, depending on how many I would have.
Michael Jackson said it best: if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. Y'all are too young for that one, but it's the truth. It really is. Okay, well, we're making great progress. I don't want to delay anything. Dashy, you didn't do it, but I guess the technology universe popped the balloon on Ethan. I don't know why. I don't know if he's coming back or not. Were you feeling Ethan, Dashy? Was that something that you thought could have popped off in a positive way?
I don't know. Ethan was kind of cute, but I didn't get to really know him that much. So.
Okay. Are you still feeling Charles and Malik?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go to Malik. We're just going to keep it real. Malik, are you feeling dashy?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot more to be discovered, I guess. I have some more questions and stuff I would like to get to,
I love
but
it.
yeah, nothing, no red flags so far, I don't think.
Okay. Let me ask the same to Charles. Charles, are you feeling dashy?
Yes. I'd like to know a little bit more.
Absolutely. So you brothers are making it seem you have questions, which is great. That makes my life easier. So Charles, you can kick us off. What's one of your questions?
One of my questions. What do you like to do for fun?
So I like to do a little bit of everything, but my main kind of fun hobbies right now, I do like to play video games. I love to do crossword puzzles, Sudoku. Um, and I like going out for walks, go for a little hike, maybe a run. It's fun.
Okay. Okay. And my brothers answered that earlier, but it is a great question. Malik, what was one of your questions?
So a big thing for me is I'm really into the gym. I don't really look like it, but physical fitness is super important to me. I'm not super good on running, you know, like I fucking suck. Excuse my language. I suck at running. Um, but you know, I would like for someone to be in the gym with me and like, you know, work with me, you know what I mean? Is that something that you can see yourself doing or?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually a big fan of the gym. I'm a little bit on the thicker side right now, but recently I did lose like 150 pounds and it was awesome, but I was like deathly skinny. I felt like Ariana Grande. So I just, left that alone for a little bit because it was getting unhealthy. And now I'm back at like a healthier weight. And yeah, as long as it's fun, it's a fun little hobby. I would love to go to the gym.
Fantastic. Okay, great question. I'll do my job a little. We have another lovely lady. She's been patient, so I can't take up too long. But I do love the realness, and I love that we are just keeping it real. Conflict resolution. Let's start with Dashy. Dashy, when conflict arises in a relationship, what are your methodologies for handling that conflict and resolving it?
Excellent question. So I am actually, all of my degrees are in psychology. So I would like to think I have some good conflict resolution skills. I absolutely hate raising your voice, yelling. I am not into the bickering. If we are both angry to the point where nothing productive is getting done, I prefer to step away, cool down, come back, reconvene. And I like to take a very analytical approach to it, not pointing fingers, not you're wrong, this is wrong. Let's find a solution together because we're in this together.
That's reminds me of High School Musical. We're all in this together, and it's very true. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna ask Charles the same thing. Then Malik, Charles, how do you handle conflict?
Big on communication. Just talking it out, calm. When you're at a point where like you're not angry at each other, where you can have a conversation without escalating.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Malik, how do you handle conflict?
Like Charles said, I'm also very big on communication. I feel like you can't really solve a problem if it's not spoken about. I'm not like a yeller, but I also understand like people yelling when they're upset. You know, it's only natural. I'm not going to really hold that against you, but when like I don't see that as disrespectful, but when you start getting disrespectful, that's when it's an issue. You know, like don't attack me. Let's attack the problem, you know.
Very, very valid. I love it. Okay. Okay. Dang. You got some solid brothers, Dashy. I don't know what to tell you. Do you have an essential? Because if not, we're gonna have to get into some popping.
Yeah, no questions. I guess let's get it popping.
Gosh, well, you're gonna have to be the one to decide that, unless I can give it to them too as bachelors if they want to do the popping. But you're content. You're feeling both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to spice things up a little then. I'm going to invite a third king on then since you're so hard pressed. Well, let me make sure the guys, Charles, you're feeling dashy?
For sure.
Okay, Malik, you're feeling dashy.
I am. I'm a little nervous about the psychology portion of it, but aside from that,
don't be nervous. An educated queen is a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah,
well,
for
my
sure.
brother is in the house, so sometimes on these shows, nobody beats a real one, but sometimes they introduce a new king. So a new king is about to come on the scene, and we're going to expedite and get him introduced. I'm talking about my brother Kyle. Kyle, how you doing?
How's it going, everyone?
Good, good. Welcome to a real one. Now you're coming in as an eligible bachelor for this lovely lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of in, between a rock and a hard place, but you are going to help crack the code with your handsomeness. So share where you're located, what you do, and what you're looking for, and your age.
So my name is Kyle. I work in sales. I'm 26, and I'm honestly looking for love. Just looking for that person. We all kind of are.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. What would you say makes you a real one, Kyle?
Honestly, I don't like to say I say it how it is, but I do just feel like in a sense of communication where it's you got to be able to tell someone if something bothers them or nothing's going to change, where I feel like I'm just kind of open with communication in that sense.
Got to be open. It's true. It's true. Okay. What are some things, Kyle, that would make you pop the balloon? Pop the balloon.
I don't know. I'm not crazy picky. I feel like honestly, you got to really get to know someone before popping the balloon or saying no or swiping left, right, whatever. I feel like you really got to know someone before you do something like that.
Yeah. Okay. And then what do you like to do for fun?
I recently got into golf. Not the best, but it's just fun to, you get outside, play with a couple of your boys, have a couple drinks. It's something I've been a little more into recently.
I love that. Okay. I want Dashi just to introduce herself because Kyle came in as, the final bachelor, and then we'll see what happens. So Dashi, just tell them where you're located, what you do, what you're all about.
Hi, Kyle. I'm 23. I'm located both in Connecticut and Florida. I'm currently in Connecticut. I work administratively at a medical company, and I'm currently super deep into my education. Just got my master's, gonna get my PhD soon.
PhD. Kyle, you ever been with a doctor?
Can't say I have.
All right. Always something. Always something new. All right. I don't know if this helped, Dash. You got 3 eligible bachelors, but Kyle, you're coming in. I want to see if you have any questions for this lovely lady. So much ground has been covered, but I wanted you to come in as a surprise. Do you have a question for her?
Yeah. Kind of like a random one. What's something that I feel like people wouldn't know just based off of just your cover? What's more inside the book, if that makes sense?
Something that people really wouldn't know about me just based off the cover is I'm kind of a geek. For example, I'm really into speed running, specifically Flash games. I'm really into that.
Kyle, you in the Flash games? Do you got a little nerd in you?
I do. I've been playing a little more video games more recently. Stopped when I went to college, but got a little more free time nowadays. Playing a little Marvel Rivals, stuff like that. Got a little nerd in me.
Very good. Okay. All right. I don't know if this helped at all. I'm gonna go for final. Kyle, that was awesome. Charles, do you have a question for Dashi? Because if not, she is gonna start popping.
Do you play Rocket League?
That's the one with the cars hitting the soccer ball, right?
Yeah.
I have not played it, but I'm interested. I might. I'm currently learning to play Valorant right now. So.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Right. Malik, you got a question for
her? First and foremost, Charles, I would have popped your balloon, man. Rocket League, come on. I did. Do you have any pets? Are you an animal person? Would you? Go ahead.
No problem. No pets. I think they're the cutest thing in the world, but I love a clean house more than I love animals. So.
Yeah.
But I will say, cats are super freaking cute, so they're not a deal breaker.
Okay. I'm going to swing it to Kyle. Kyle, these are essential questions that matter to Dashi and things like that. Kyle, have you ever been married?
No, not been married.
Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes, definitely would love to be married.
Have any children?
Nope, not yet.
Would you like to have? Would you like to have children in the future?
Yeah, ideally, I'd say I always look at like if you look at like any TV show that has like it's like a family, like The Middle or like Brady Bunch, whatever like that. I feel like a good number is 3. I feel like every good family's got like 3. I'm okay with 2. 1, I think is a little too little, but like 2 to 3 for me.
Okay. All right. Dashi, I don't know if I helped you, but
No, feeling good. Kyle, where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, interesting.
not too far from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Let's talk about one of my final questions, and it is going to be pop time. Distance. Dashi, how often are you in Florida?
Legitimately, like 50% of the time. So,
okay, so like a half. Okay. Do you fly or drive to when you commute?
Fly.
Okay. Charles, how do you feel about having what not in this context, but what Stevie Wonder would call a part-time lover? She may be 50% away, 50% there. How do you feel about that, Charles?
I mean, long distance kind of gives you that like sense of like, how do you say it? If you're with the person all the time, you might get tired of them at a certain point. And when you give someone distance, like you feel that like found love, and it kind of makes a relationship stronger.
Got it. So you're open to it. You're fine with that.
Yep.
Okay. 50. Kyle, how do you feel about, a young lady you're not, and she's not in your exact state, but close enough, how do you feel about a 50-50 lover?
I mean, I got family in Connecticut. My mom's a flight attendant, so I actually fly for free. So, I mean, I could go wherever, there's no bounds for me.
I love it. And I just looked it up. It's only a 4-hour drive, just a measly.
Where in Connecticut?
This might make me sound like a bad cousin. I don't know exactly where. Normally, because whenever we'd go, like my mom was the one driving, maybe I'm asleep in the back of the car. I don't know exactly, but I know they're in Connecticut.
Okay.
That makes sense. Malik, how do you feel about 50-50?
So I don't know if you recall, I said I got out of a relationship in 2022. That was largely long distance, and personally, I think that the distance is what kind of screwed it up. It's just the distance. Like Charles was saying, you can get like tired of somebody if you're like too close all the time, and that distance can be a good thing. But at the same time, that distance is distance. You know what I mean? Like you could lose each other and you won't even realize it. But I'm working on my CDL, as I said. I'm going to be away from home for a long time, anyways. So,
Okay. All right. I think so. So you're not open to it, Malik, or yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to Dashi first. Dashi, we've taken our time. You got to pop one. We got to start there, and then we're gonna narrow it down rather quickly. But
okay, how do I pop though?
Oh, I would tell you would just say the word pop, and then I get that $1 million effect that I spent millions of dollars on.
Perfect. So I am going to go ahead and pop Malik. I'm so sorry. You're in the Army. That's a deal breaker for me.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Why is that?
Respect. I have
Thank you for your service.
I have family that's in the Army and things like that, but for me personally, it's a red
now.
flag.
Why? Tell me why.
I don't want to get canceled.
I mean, just keep it real.
Just hanging out with guys all day. Getting dirty and sweaty and hanging out. And also, you're gone, no contact. I don't know,
But he's not in the Army, and Malik, you're not in the Army anymore. You're getting your CDL, right?
So I'm in the Army National Guard. So I am still technically in the Army. I only have a year left on my contract. So like May of next year, I'm donezo. But until then, I'm reporting like once a month or during hurricanes and stuff like that. But you know, I did open up by saying it's a huge red flag for a lot of people, so I completely understand.
Yeah, no, you're super nice. You're super sweet. And best of luck on your CDL. But then also you're going to be on the road 24/7. And
She's cracking the code. Okay, okay. Malik, I know you said you're tired, but we have one more queen who's been patiently waiting. Can you handle one more? Thank you, Malik. You're a real one. Okay, I'm gonna keep you on camera because some of the ladies they should be paying to read comments to you, but they're feeling you, Malik. They are feeling you. So just be patient and let's make it work. So our boy Malik, we're gonna expedite. Charles, Kyle, do you have a question for Dashi?
I mean, I guess I got one. So you said you were like a little nerdy. I'm assuming you probably watch some little bit of anime, maybe. My sister's like really big into it. I've watched a couple myself through her. If you had to pick like a favorite anime, like what would be like your top one?
there's one that I really love. Hopefully the people in the comments know this one. It's the guy who makes a time machine in the microwave. Really good. Um, Basic answer: Psyche K.
All right. PK. I don't know nothing about that. I know Doc Brown made a time machine with a flux capacitor, but y'all are too young. Okay, Kyle, thank you for that question. Charles, you have a question for this lovely lady. We're gonna start to expedite.
I don't have a question at the moment, no.
Okay, well, Dashi, don't want to keep doing it to you, Queen, but you might have to do some popping. Are you ready to pop another balloon? Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Dashi. You said yeah, that looked like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's hard though. I'm really.
You have a question? Because I know Kyle came in a little later. I don't want him to have an unfair advantage. Do you have another question for him? If not, I do.
What's your favorite drink if you do drink?
Kyle.
Honestly, it's so like I do. First off, yes, I do. But it's tough to like. I'm like the type of person where if you put me in a bar setting, like I don't know like names of drinks. I'm so bad. We're like, I might just get a beer. But if I'm getting like a cocktail, like I would need like maybe someone on my shoulder, someone like maybe helping me, be like, hey, like you might like this. Like I'm so bad with like I might like Long Island iced tea. Like I guess maybe like I don't know the names of drinks, and I'm 26. I should probably know some.
Are you opposed to like a girly drink, a fruity drink?
Not at all. Not at all. If it tastes good, it tastes good.
And same question for Charles.
All right, Charles.
I actually don't drink.
Respect.
Is that okay, Dashi?
Absolutely.
I always have a designated driver. There's benefits. Kyle, I'm throwing it. Oh, go Lord, throw it back to you. Dashi said she is on the taller side. Someone may say 5'6". Is that right, Dashi?
Yes.
Kyle, what is your height?
So I'm 5'10", but on my license it says 5'11".
Oh, hey! I hope the government.
I was like, I got the learner's permit, and I told them that they just believe me, I guess. I don't know, but I am 5'10".
Okay, I hope they don't come after you. We got to narrow it down. We got another lovely lady. She's been patient. What are we doing, Dashi?
Okay. Could I like switch it up? Could I ask them to like pop me?
Oh Lord. Well, we sure can. Charles, how are you feeling about Dashi? Do you want to pop on this beautiful future doctor?
I don't think I want to pop, no.
Okay, you don't want to pop. Dashi, you feel good about that one. Kyle, do you want to pop?
So I feel like this might make it tough for Dashi, but I mean, if I don't pop either, then I feel like it kind of goes back to her.
Yeah, so it really falls on me. Oh my goodness. I have a decision.
Uh-oh.
I have a decision. I'm going to pop on Kyle, but Kyle, you look like a sweetie pie. Like, I genuinely hope you find the lovely lady of your dreams. You seem so freaking sweet.
Okay. Is there a reason why you made that specific decision?
I'm kind of liking Charles a little bit more. And I don't know. Maybe the shirt open. I don't know. It's giving like like Elvis vibes. I don't know.
He's the devil in disguise. Yes, he is. Listen, that's my boy Kyle.
Like secret bad boy, you know.
You know, I mean, it's funny. A lot of queens like a bad boy. Pointer had to go through his bad boy phase, and before Diddy did anything with Bad Boy Records. But at any rate, Kyle, you're going to stay on. We have a lovely queen. She's been patient. She's ready to find her king. But before we get to these two, so I'm actually going to put them next to each other because they look so good with each other. Cutest couple. We do need a pointer pose. A pointer pose is where you stand and show your body just so they know you don't have, you know, an attachment, that you don't have Negro surgery or a BBL or any of these things. So let's start with Charles. Charles, I do want you to show yourself to Dashie so she knows you're actually 6 feet and she can see what she's working with. Right. Okay. It looks 6 feet. Okay. He's almost at the door. Okay. Dashie, do you see what you're working with?
I see.
Okay. You get a little runway, not as much as you would like, probably. But Charles, thank you for that. Now, Dashie, I'm sure he wants to see the same. So you kind of give a slight pointer pose.
I do just want to preface, I do not have a BBL. I've been accused of that before, but I do not.
All right. Oh, she's giving. Okay. All right. Okay. I can see why there are allegations. All right. Very good. Charles, you saw what you're working with. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, my final question for the two of you. Let's just go for that essential. Charles, is she someone that's your type?
Usually not, but personality is more important to me, I'd say.
Okay. And you said you don't want to pop. So Dashie, is he someone that's your type?
Typically not, but I'm open to getting to know him a little bit more.
Oh, so my final question for the two of you is, do both of you feel, after you get to know each other more, could it be a real one connection? Possibly. Charles?
Could be.
All right, so we're going to clap it up, and I'm going to have my white people clap for me, and we're going to play our song. You did it. You defied all odds, and you connected on the greatest show in America. So what's going to happen is, if y'all actually do meet up, we used to send money too soon, and people have scammed me out of a lot of money, believe it or not. If y'all actually meet up, make sure you send us a picture of the receipt and send us a picture of you together, not just a receipt, because y'all may do that tomorrow and y'all just sending me your grocery receipts. Anyway, if you actually go out, we will sponsor the first date. Okay. So if you actually get to know each other and talk, let us know, because we love to see love unfurl. Okay. So congratulations, you two. And
question. I'm so sorry. Is flight included?
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no flight. No, our budget, Dashie, but since y'all are both in the same area, 50% of the time, it would only make sense to kind of, navigate your circumstances to be together. Yeah. But y'all have fun, and you can't spend $1,000 on the date either. Some people, oh, well, we thought you meant, going to Barbados. No. Just some in Florida, nice little time. But congratulations, you two. Charles, are you smiling? Are you happy? You got yourself a beautiful non-BBL baddie. I'm excited. All right, y'all go have some fun, and make sure you get her. Everyone put their IG. So Charles Felician 0, that's his IG, and love.dashie. So Charles, slide in the DMs and do what you got to do. I think you see her IG. You see her IG? Okay, great. All right. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. You balled so hard you forgot how to vacation. Okay, well, I'm with Kyle and Malik. Malik, we got another queen. Kyle, we got another queen. Before we have the queen come on, I have a quick question for Kyle. Kyle, what has dating been like for you in Pennsylvania?
Honestly, I mean, not the best. I mean, it's still living in your hometown area. I feel like you almost found all the fish in the sea within that specific sea, where actually me being able to fly, potentially moving would be good, because then there's a completely new sea to look in, new ocean, whatever it may be. But past dating, not the best. I feel like it normally ends, but just, I don't know, the spark just kind of dies. I don't know, I think the longest relationship I had was maybe only 9 months. And getting older, so I'm trying to find that one. So
yeah, narrow in or lock in, as they say. Darn, I just missed out. This lovely lady, A_Shah, said, I came from IG to say she's a gorgeous gamer queen. Darn. Oh, Dashy, I'll add you back in. Dashy, someone paid. They put some seasoning on
Hey,
it
why
just
am
to say
I
that you're a
still
gorgeous
here?
gamer
But
queen.
thank you.
Yes, yes. So we just wanted to make sure you saw that from that lovely lady. Okay, so the sisterhood
I
is strong.
can't hear, unfortunately.
Oh.
Am I supposed to be here?
You're okay. I'm just gorgeous gamer queen. Okay. You're a gorgeous gamer queen. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Just wanted to include that. Okay. Well, my lovely lady who's been so patient, and we are going to hook her up for that. Jennifer, are you ready? Wonderful. Okay, brothers, you've been patient. Malik is tired, but he said, hey, the search for love is worth staying up past my bedtime a little. So let's have this lovely lady. Let's stop the delay. Jennifer, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Jennifer, we can barely hear you. You're at negative 84 decibels. Can you bump that thing up?
Is this better?
You might no, you'd have to become an emo singer. Go, I want. It's like, yeah, hear you, girl. Could you bump that thing up? Because the brothers are happy. They're smiling. I haven't seen smiles this big since Dashy. Just kidding. So let's see. Can you bump that thing up?
Yeah, let me see.
Ooh, maybe I can. Wonder.
Is this better?
It is. It is. It definitely is. Okay. All right. Jennifer, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, now that sounds beautiful. Share with these gentlemen, and you've heard a lot, so that's why we don't have to be here too long. We're going to expedite. Oh, Malik, you can't hear? All right. Jennifer, are you on Safari?
No, I'm on Chrome on my computer.
That's perfect. Kyle, are you on Safari?
I'm Chrome.
Oh, wow. Malik, are you on Safari? Okay, so Malik, just log out, log back in if the sound is tripping. And then once you have, we're gonna get her introduced. Okay, we definitely don't want our brother to miss out. Okay, Jennifer, let's wait till he comes back just to introduce yourself. But you've been patient. You've heard a lot of action. Do you think these brothers are people you could possibly get to know a little?
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful. Okay. So I'm gonna wait till he comes back. Mm-hmm. Since we've seen Kyle and you've heard from him, I'm gonna ask Kyle another question. Kyle, what do you think the brothers could do better to make dating better?
I feel like honestly, like just communication. Like I feel like a lot of people, even both sides, kings and queens, like we both struggle with just like if you want to have that hard conversation, just be brutally honest. I feel like a lot of people are just scared to have a certain conversation, whatever the conversation may be. I feel like people are just too scared for that. And like, I mean, that's something I even struggle with myself, but I think it's something that definitely even maybe both sides could do better. Just like not be afraid and just, you got to just bite the bullet and say it so you can make things work.
You got to go for it. It reminds me of Marshall Mathers saying, I'm not afraid to take a stand. Y'all are too young for that one, perhaps. Jennifer, you're here. You're ready to rock. Sure, where you're located, what you do, your age, and we'll stop there.
So hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm 22, and I'm located in Gainesville, Florida. And I work in the hospital.
Very good. Thank you for your service. Okay. Share with us what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one? I say I really like connecting with people and just try to be as genuine and as honest as possible.
Love that. And that's important. Yeah, we definitely want that honesty and transparency. What would you say you're looking for? You heard from these kings kind of already, but what qualities would you like to see in your future boo?
Communication is definitely key. Like every day you have to check in with each other, like, how you're doing, what's up, stuff like that. And align hobbies too, I guess.
Understood. Okay. What are some things, Jennifer, that would make you pop the balloon? You would pop.
I guess, let's see. Smell is a really big one.
We gotta smell fresh.
Yes.
Okay. Brothers, I hope you smell good. What's something else?
Something else that'll pop the balloon?
Yeah, that's something else that would make you pop the balloon besides the funk or like, yeah.
I guess just being dishonest.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
These brothers are honest. These are real ones. What do you like to do for fun, Jennifer?
I like going to the museums, nature trails. I lift weight too, so working
Mm,
out.
okay, you be lifting.
Yeah.
Is that why your username could be Gin Fit AF?
Yes.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
very
Very good.
fitness.
That might bring joy to Malik's heart because he asked a question earlier about fitness and things like that, but I'll let him speak to that. Brothers, I do want you to introduce yourselves to this lovely lady. She's already heard from you backstage, but just share, where you're located, what you do, and let's share your love language. We didn't get to that with Dashi. So let's start with Malik. Malik, introduce yourself, share your love language too.
Hi, I'm Malik. I live in Tampa, Florida. Um, I game, I read, I like to go to the gym. I forgot to mention this earlier. I like to fish. I'm not very good at it, but Kyle reminded me when he was talking about his subpar golf skills. Um, we're in the same boat, man. Um, as far as love languages go, I would. It's something I put a lot of thought into recently. I would say a quality time and probably acts of service. Like effort and everything is a huge thing for me. So if you aren't really willing to put in said effort, I want someone who will just be like walking through the store and be like, you know what, that's something that reminds me of this person. So let me let me grab it for them. Something slight. But I feel like I'm yapping, so I'm gonna
Well,
pass it off.
solid response. Jennifer, that answer that gave you good insight into what he's all about.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle, just introduce yourself. Tell her a little about you and your love languages.
Yeah, so I'm Kyle. I'm 26. I live in PA. I work in sales, and I like golfing. I like just watching like reality TV. Um, love language though. Love language. I feel like I'm a physical touch person. I really like just hugs. Like I still even hug my mother. I'm 26. I love it. Like call me a mama's boy. I don't care. I mean, gotta love your mother. She's the person that brought you into this world. You know what I mean?
Amen. Amen. Yeah, that's. I think Tupac said it best. You are appreciated. That's in the hood, Kyle. You may not know about, or me and Malik, our side of the hood, but I mean, dear mama. Okay, now look, Butteriest Beans said Dashi should have ended up with Kyle. Cute couple. I want to see Kyle's thoughts on that because Jennifer is just as beautiful and she's ready to find a real one. But Kyle, what are your thoughts? Do you believe you should have ended up with Dashi?
I mean, it's kind of tough to tell because I did come in late, so I don't know like what the conversation was like before. I feel like I was potentially a last second ringer. Potentially, I don't know. I feel like I was definitely flowing pretty decent, but you never know. You never know. I mean, it's always up to what everyone else's opinion. So I mean, hey, look, we got comments right there saying should have been me. So
Should have, but
should have
Jennifer,
been, could have
Jennifer
been.
is here, and that's the thing. It's not totally fair to Kyle, but it is a healthy experiment, and I'll explain why. Because sometimes the last minute switch up is like, yo, that instant chemistry. We've seen it happen. So we want someone that chooses you without the shadow of a doubt, Kyle. And that could be Jennifer or Malik, and they're ready to work out together. They're fit bay and fit boo. But at any rate, let's go a little further. Now, these questions are for Jennifer. Jennifer, I want to know your love language too, because the brothers just spoke to it. What's yours?
I think my love language is time spent together. I think that's really important, and I guess thoughtful gestures too. Just like a little gift every now and then to remind them, like I'm thinking about you and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, very good, and that's beautiful too. I think the guys are more than happy to give you some gifts from time to time. I would hope. Now let's go for some of these essentials. Have you ever been married, Jennifer?
No,
Okay. Do you have any children?
no.
Would you like to be married in the future?
I think so.
Okay. Would you like to have children in the future?
Probably. Like they scare me a little bit, but I think probably.
Okay. What scares you about the youth?
Um, just like how much responsibility you have when you have kids, and like everything you like say to them matters to them a lot, and then just like the day-to-day caring for kids can be a lot, which and also like giving birth itself, that part is scary too.
Well, if I can encourage you at all, they've been doing it thousands of years, and you turned out just fine, and your mama did, and your grandma did, and great, 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 all the way back to our sister Eve. So you'll be okay, Jennifer. I think Kendrick said it best. We gonna be all right. I don't know if I said that right, but anyway, my next question for you then is: how many children do you think you'd want if you were to have children? Do you
Hmm.
think you'd have a football team, one and done?
That's a good question. I would say ideally probably three.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then it's like they have siblings, but it's not like too much. So yeah.
Absolutely. Understandable. Okay. And I do want the brothers to reshare their insights so Jennifer is comforted. I don't want her to think, do these guys want me to, just destroy my body? Kyle, how many children would you like to have, ideally? We can't hear
I
you,
feel like
buddy.
most. Oh, can you hear me now?
Good now. Yeah.
Yeah, no. As I was saying before, I feel like most like TV shows that are like based on families, a lot of them are like 2 to 3. For me, it's ideally like around 2 to 3, honestly.
Beautiful. And let's go to Malik. How many children, ideally?
Also 2 to 3. I don't want to sound unoriginal, but I think it's I was in a big family growing up. I think it's important for kids to like have siblings that they can be around. You know, they can't hang out with one sibling; they can hang out with the other type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very important. Okay. Let's start to cut across the field. We're going to go for those essentials with this lovely lady. She's been patient, and we want to see if we can make a connection. 2 for 2 tonight would be great. But hey, 1 out of 2 is 50%. And, that works. Religion. Jennifer, would you say you are a religious woman?
I would say so, like moderately Christian. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you open to dating someone of a different religious view?
Um, I am open. Um, but as long as they don't interfere with like my own faith.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for the spicy one. And do you remember Kyle and Malik's religious perspective, or do you want them to reshare for safety?
I can't remember.
Okay, we'll go for it. I don't know if I got to Kyle actually on that. I don't think so. So Kyle, I want you to share. Are you a religious man?
Honestly, it's kind of a similar answer to Jennifer's. I mean, I am Christian. I was like confirmed like when I was, I think it was like in middle school, early high school, into my church. But I don't really like go actively. My mom does try to make me go all the time, but you work all week. Like I just want to relax during the weekend most of the time. I don't want to like wake up early on a Sunday, go to church. Like not saying that I'm not religious, but like I don't want like feel the need to have to go every week and like so like I am, but also like I'm probably not the best Christian, I guess.
Okay. Are you open to dating someone that is of a different religious perspective?
Yeah, yeah, I'd have no problem with really any of that.
Okay. Okay. Let's swing it to Malik. Malik, are you a religious man?
I am. I'm a Christian.
Beautiful.
I was raised Christian, but didn't really find my faith until semi recently.
Mhm.
I want to say I'm the greatest Christian, but the whole point of being a Christian is to try and do better. So trying my best to be better.
Yes. Yeah. When we think of one of the all-time greats, Paul, he said, "The good that I want to do, I don't do, and what I don't want to do, I do." So if Paul is saying it, let me encourage y'all. You're gonna be all right. You just got to keep, leaning towards Jesus. Now, Malik, would you date someone of a different political, oh my lord, religious view?
Yes, I would. I think Dashi said it best. As long as they're not like trying to convert me,
Hmm.
that's good. But I'm also very open to learning about other religions. So like if they wanted to go to a service or something and they wanted me to come along, I would be fully open to that kind of thing as long as they're willing to do the same.
Amen. All right. All right. All right. Jennifer, do those responses work well for you, young lady?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
both of
You got
them.
two wholesome kings. You get two wholesome kings. So Jennifer, my other essential before, well, you know what, Jennifer, I want to ask you, do you have a question you'd like to ask the both of them?
Mm, no questions so far.
Wow. Okay. Kyle, do you have a question for her?
I guess kind of the same one I asked before, like video games, anime, like any games you play, any animes you watch, anything like that.
Yeah, I do play a little bit of League of Legends. And anime, I watch like Demon Slayer. Just started Death Note, still working through it, but yeah.
Awesome. Great question, Kyle. Malik, do you have a question for this lovely lady?
It might have already been answered. I definitely didn't catch it, and it's super basic. So just be cool. How tall are you? All right.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. I'm 5'3", 5'4" on a good day.
Okay, it does fluctuate. Does that work for you, brothers? Malik, a 5'3" baddie, 5'4" sometime.
Yeah. My height fluctuates too, so we're all good.
Okay. He is on the taller side. He's over 6 feet, Jennifer. So, have you climbed a tree before?
Um, no.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, always time to try something. And then Kyle's also on the taller side. Kyle, what's your height?
Yeah, I kind of like how everyone else fluctuates as well. My license says 5'11", but I'm 5'10".
Okay. So, Jennifer, have you climbed a smaller tree?
No.
Okay. What's just out of curiosity, what's the tallest you've dated?
The tallest I've dated, 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, then yes,
Oh,
you climbed trees.
so
Oh,
I guess
I,
yeah.
don't. I hope you knew what I meant. Some people think I'm being freaky when I just mean like, did you,
Oh,
you know?
gotcha.
Oh Lord. Oh man. Come on, y'all. All right. And then let's go to the spicy one because we're about to start narrowing it down. The political piece. Jennifer, let me go for the basics of the political portion. Do you vote?
No.
Okay. Do you plan to vote in the future?
In the future, yeah.
Okay. Would you say you're a political person?
I guess somewhat political. Like I like to learn about like the events going on and stuff.
Mm,
Yeah.
got it. Got it. Are you open to dating someone that has a different political view than you?
Mm, I guess. Uh, yeah, I'm open to hear like their opinions. I guess it would make the conversation interesting.
Okay. Okay. I haven't got to ask Kyle that. Kyle, do you vote?
Not really. Honestly, I feel like it's like definitely kind of like a messy space. I feel like most people I feel like are very set in their ways when it comes to that stuff, and I just feel like I don't like to really talk about that too much because it's like almost kind of weird because I've seen like a lot of like even like family even like kind of like argue about that stuff, and it's just I don't really like to get all in the nitty gritty with that stuff. But I mean, I would vote in the future. Just I also don't think I'm like the most educated enough person to make like a valid enough vote where like I'd rather not really touch it personally, but I definitely would in the future.
Okay. Okay. Are you open to dating someone of a different political view than you?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, of course. I'd have no problem with that.
Okay. And then quick refresher from Malik. Last time you'll have to repeat yourself on that matter. Are you a political person?
I'm not. No. The nature of my job. I didn't say this earlier, so my bad. I'm in the army. Um, so it doesn't really matter what my political beliefs are because I got to do what I'm told. Um, I kind of have always steered clear of political stuff. I like to be informed, but I would say I'm more opinionated than anything. Very middling. I think each side has their own benefits.
Okay. All right. All right. Jennifer, how do those responses work for you, young lady?
Yeah, those work. Yeah, mm, I think I liked Kyle's responses.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
leaning towards Mr. Kyle.
I think so.
Okay. Does that mean you want to pop, or do you have a question for Malik, or are you ready to pop?
Um, mm, I feel kind of bad though.
Don't feel bad. He's this man is an army. This man is a veteran. He's used to pop in a totally different context. A worse context, some would say.
Yeah, I guess ready to pop.
Okay, all right. So she's popping on my boy Crunchy Pudding. She gonna pop on Crunchy Pudding. Okay, now tell us why you're popping on Malik.
Um, just uh, I would like to, I guess, like get to know someone who's more interested in like the events going on around the world. Think mm, that would have I will be able to have like more or conversation or debates or whatever. Just opinionated people, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to hear from Malik. Malik, you didn't pop. You didn't just straight up say pop. Were you feeling Jennifer?
I was. I thought that our views on it had aligned pretty well. Like I'm not political, but I did say I was pretty opinionated. I like to stay informed. But how the cookie crumbles, right?
Yeah, well, we definitely want to get you another cookie at some point in the future. So you're a real one, Malik. Ladies, crunchy dot pudding. Unless someone wants to send a little moolah to shout the man out now, because you were getting some love, Malik. You were definitely getting some love. You're a real one. You said you're 6'2". Army, hello, ladies. This could be your big winner. Now, before Malik departs, because Malik, we appreciate you. You've held tight. I do want to just ask Jennifer, just total random as host, I am curious, have you ever tasted chocolate?
Ever tasted chocolate?
I just got to do
Like
my job.
like
So
actual
other,
chocolate?
uh, no, this would be metaphorically. Have you
Okay.
dated those that have an origin of the motherland, Africa?
Um, I guess does half count?
Uh, because Obama is considered the first black president, we'll say yes, even though he
Okay.
is not fully Negro.
Uh,
Yeah, so you've tasted half chocolate.
Um, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That could be good news for some of the brothers watching if you want an Asian queen. But Kyle's in this. I'm just saying, Kyle, you know what I'm saying, Kyle. You know. Anyway, Malik, you're a real one. Thank you, my crunchy pudding brother. Lady, slide in his DMs. He's a real one. Thank you, Malik. We appreciate you. You're the man. All right, all right. We're narrowing it down. Kyle, how are you feeling right now, my boy?
I mean, feeling good, feeling good. Nothing to complain
You
about,
got
obviously.
frozen down to the wire, so I know that's good. Do you have a question for this lovely lady?
Honestly, no, I feel good. I feel like I definitely learned a good amount off this like quick, like what, 5, 10-ish minutes. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Jennifer, you said you're connecting more with Kyle. Do you have a question for him?
Yeah, I guess the same question. Do you watch anime or like what do you like to do?
Yeah, so I said it earlier. My sister's like really big into it. She goes to like Comic
Mhm.
Cons, like all that type of stuff. But she got me a little into it where I've like she'll recommend a couple for me. Like I've watched like Fairy Tale, Danganronpa, like more like I feel like not like the main ones, but like I've definitely really got into a couple of them for sure.
Mm.
Uh, a lovely lady, okay, our queen, A_Shah said, please educate yourselves and vote, y'all. Please educate yourselves and vote. And she's keeping it real. Educate yourselves. It is important to be an informed citizen and to do the do in that regard. Okay. So thank you for that, queen. All right. Yeah. So, Jennifer, do you like that response? Kyle, knows a little bit about the anime. He could be your anime. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let me do my job a little more. Let's go for one of the essentials about the distance. Now, Jennifer, confirm with us, where are you located again?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, Florida, and Kyle, you're in PA. Kyle, let's start with Jennifer. Jennifer, how do you feel about long distance?
Mm. It would definitely be challenging, but I think it's like doable if people are putting efforts into it.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Kyle, how do you feel about long distance?
Yeah, definitely long distance isn't the best, but as I said before, I do fly for free because of my mother. She's a flight attendant, so technically it's not like that difficult because I don't have to like pay for a flight every time I go out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's go for a question like this then. If it were to be that you two connected and somehow, Kyle rizzed on down to Florida and took this young lady on a date, Kyle, Wish I could do this separate where y'all couldn't hear. But Kyle, where would you take this young lady on a first date?
I feel like definitely like dinner is always like a nice one. Like it's intimate. It's just the two of you sitting there, little to no like distractions, except like if the waiter's coming over, just checking on you. It's definitely good to definitely like just have dinner, see what the person likes to eat, and just get to know each other a little bit more.
Fantastic. Jennifer, what is your ideal first date?
Yeah, a nice dinner sounds good. Like more intimate setting, so people can talk and get to know each other. Maybe a movie too, if time permits. Yeah.
On a first date, the movie?
Yeah.
All right. Those of you that watch Courtship, Judge Pointer had some thoughts on that, but this is not Courtship, so we'll leave it alone. One of my final questions. We're really down to the nitty gritty. I want to see, Jennifer, do you have an essential for Kyle?
What's an essential?
Like an essential question, like something that would make or break, determine the relationship, or even the possible connection.
Let's see. How do you feel about Florida? I guess.
Honestly, I love Florida. It's one of my more favorite places to go to. Always warm. You don't got to worry about like maybe rain, but no snow. So that's always a plus.
Okay. All right.
Jennifer, how do you feel about Florida?
Yeah, I like it here. It's like a little too hot and humid in the summer, but at least it's like sunny. And I like the warmth. So yeah.
Okay. I'm cutting across the field. I would be remiss. I asked about Jennifer's taste of chocolate. Jennifer, have you dabbled in vanilla?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like how it tasted?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Kyle, have you dabbled on the eastern side of the continent of the world?
I've dabbled.
Wow. Okay. Did you like the culture? Did you like the cuisine? Did you like how it went?
I mean, honestly, like I feel like even going kind of on top of your essential question thing, I'm a very easygoing guy. Like really, I'm open to really anything. There's nothing that I feel like you got to at least try everything. Like my mom would always say, try something once. If you don't like it, never go back. If you like it, then hey, now you know.
All right. I agree with your mom, except for crack cocaine. But at any rate, let's go for this. Happy feels like this. Kyle seems like a cool guy. $10. Thank you. Happy feels like this. Now I'm happy because I might be able to get a jumbo jack with that $10. So thank you. Hopefully somebody else in some so I can get some fries. All right. I'm going to cut across the field. Jennifer, is Kyle someone that's your type?
I think so.
Oh, Kyle, is Jennifer someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Well, before I ask the final question, I need a pointer pose. I'm going to ask Kyle first to show Jennifer what she's working with. We want to make sure you're not an amputee, even though we are ADA compliant. We love our amputees, but she may not want that responsibility. So Kyle, show, a full body if you can. Looks like you're in a lovely decadent restaurant, but maybe that's just the house. Okay. Boy, okay, looking for Jennifer, you saw what you're working with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Jennifer, we ask you to do a pointer pose just so Kyle can see how fit AF you are. That means fit as freak.
The lighting is good.
Oh, okay. She got the bicep. Okay. Can you stand? Can you make sure you got? We just want to see that you have legs.
Yeah.
Okay. You, Kyle, I'm looking out for you, my boy. You know I care.
Okay. Sorry, it's like a little missing here, but yeah.
Okay, she did stand. Okay, so we saw a nice T-shirt. Kyle, does that work for you? We didn't really see. Okay, that works, Kyle. Okay. All right, you are good, Queen. You are good. Okay, my final question for the two of you after you saw each other. Let's start with Kyle. Kyle, do you think it could be a real one connection after you get to know this Queen more?
I think definitely could be. For sure.
Jennifer, could it be a real one connection?
Yeah, could be.
Clap it up for them. We got a real one connection. Woo, don't pop. Don't pop the balloon. They didn't pop. So that means, again, like I told Dashi and my boy Charles, look, if y'all actually do meet up, nothing crazy now. We only sponsor really up to like 75, maybe 80. But if y'all actually do meet up, let us know. Take a picture, send us a receipt, and we will sponsor that date. So congratulations, you two. We hope y'all have some fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks. Thank you for your patience. Make sure now, Jen Fit AF. Kyle, you got her IG, Jen Fit AF. Okay. And then Jen, make sure you're open to Kyle Macklin _ when he slides in those DMs. Don't hit delete, hit accept. Okay, accept that request. Okay. All right. You do have a lovely night. Congratulations, and y'all connect. All right. Congratulations. You have a wonderful night. All right. Let's just get the clapping one more time, folks. Let's do it one more time. That is beautiful. Wow. It can bring a tear to my eye. It can bring a hug tear to my eye to see these two connect in such a beautiful fashion. Let's play that song one more time. Wow, don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. I'm so happy for these two. It's a beautiful thing, folks. Some of you didn't believe, but I'm so happy that Happy feels like this did, because Kyle is a cool guy. He's awesome. And Jen, a wonderful young lady, okay? And they just made it pop, 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 and that's what it's all about, okay? So we have a little time left, and there are some things that Pointer needs to discuss with you. We have a remarkable episode dropping tomorrow. Make sure you are tapped in, folks, every single Friday, 11 a.m. We've been consistent for about 2 years, faithfully. We have not switched up on you. Sometimes you get double the episode. Make sure, some people still haven't liked. So if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, okay? Like what we're doing so people can see it. And then a lot of y'all don't hit the belly bell. So make sure you hit that bell, please, because if you don't hit the bell, I can't help you, and you won't get notified on what's dropping. Okay, I really want some dinner. So would you please bless your boy on PayPal and just send a little? I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for 1,000. I'm not asking for 500. I'm just asking for 100. Just kidding. No, for real. But yeah, no, and if you can't do that, I know the economy's bad, but Cashapp is also a real thing. So donate on Cashapp, please. What's cool on PayPal? You can pay with a credit card. So what's awesome with that is, hey, if you don't have the money now, you can still charge it on the credit card, and Pointer can still get something for dinner, which would be great. Cashapp, and then don't forget Venmo, please. Don't you dare forget Venmo. Okay, I'm still going to shout out some people. If you have a comment that you want read aloud, put some seasoning on that thing, and that would be great. And then, of course, we do want a new mic. Because this one be tripping a little sometimes. Sometimes y'all say you can't hear your boy. So make sure you donate for that. Well, I definitely want to educate you on some things. So we got some action. We have some ground that needs to be covered. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something that you haven't seen yet, because we're waiting, but you do deserve to see it. I'm going to show you a new aspect of it. Okay, a new section, and we're just going to talk. I'm going to ask for your insight on this because it disturbed me. It disturbed me to a degree, the viewpoints of certain people. So let's get down to the nitty gritty.
It's modesty easy.
Okay.
Well, she was doing homework.
So some of you remember this. We've talked about it. We've talked about the dynamic of the beautiful queens surrounding me, Pointer, and having this debate, this very intense discussion where we didn't always agree. And it's important that we understand that Pointer will always be team queen, always. But sometimes the queens have viewpoints that just don't resonate well with someone who truly cares about what women deserve and what they need. Like this beautiful queen. Thank you for being you, Pointer. Thank you for supporting and helping me get something to eat. I think thanks to Asia, I can get some fries. So thanks to Kyle, seems like a cool guy. YouTube takes a big cut, by the way, folks. So when you give straight up on Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, they don't take a cut, but YouTube does. But I still appreciate, because even after YouTube takes their cut, I should be able to get a jumbo jack. And then Asia hooked me up, and I should be able to now get fries. So I appreciate y'all so much. You are my real ones, and Pointer will always appreciate you. For real. So we got to think about the dynamic of differing opinions and how some opinions are not valid. We're going to skip the don't play hard to get portion. That went on a while. Let's hear what these queens have to say on giving a shorter king a chance. We're going to get right into it. I got a little crazy on that one. Okay. Forgive me.
I'm not going to.
women.
It is.
You have to
no
try harder.
means
Get
what,
more
ladies?
creative.
No. All right. Well, that's our time, queen.
No means no. Please remember that. Look at this. Ooh, shout me out day one. Carabana. Yes. You know what? We're going to get white people to clap for Cara Butter. She's been here since Pointer wasn't doing the dating programs. Well, we did one of the most iconic dating shows 5 years ago. Real ones remember. A real one has been around for quite some time, believe it or not. So Cara Butter probably remembers that iconic program where someone found love in the hood. It was the only show of its kind. A little crazy, actually, but it was a remarkable program. So we thank you, Cara Butter, for being here since day one. And I'm hoping. And you know what? Another shout out to Cara Butter. She gave a short king a chance. And some of you know who that short king is. She knows who that short king is. She gave him a chance. And yeah, things might not always work out how we'd like. But let's hear what people have to say, these queens, these beautiful women, on giving a shorter king a chance.
That's our time. I'm sorry. I was trying to cook with you. I was trying to cook with you.
That's great.
I was trying. Okay, the time is 0. Okay. All right. We got to get ready for our next claim, folks. Our next topic, quite divisive in today's culture. But ladies, I believe you should give a shorter king a chance. Give a shorter king a chance. Oh, she even waiting for the count. Okay. No. Okay. I mean, you did a little cheating. Okay. Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So give a shorter king a chance. That's why you're here, right?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Why should you not give a shorter king a chance?
It just doesn't look appealing for me. And I feel like I need someone that's going to be bigger and taller and stronger for me to feel feminine and safe.
Now, I'm never going to judge someone off their preference. That is your preference. The reason I say give a shorter king a chance is preferences can be tweaked. For example, I used to like him dummy thick, but I've switched my view angle. I've switched my angle because it's like, depending on.
Sorry, folks, but I'd be remiss if I didn't share my honesty. Okay, and preferences can change. Preferences definitely can change. So just make sure that you're open to differing views and things that are not the usual. I don't want all these beautiful queens to stay single. I don't think it's fair for you to die single. I don't think it's fair. So I would rather you give. I didn't say, I don't want to get canceled. What's the term? Well, the M word. I didn't say someone that's microscopic. I could probably be canceled for that too. But I'm just talking about those that are on the shorter side.
On where you are in your life and what you truly want, you can shift. So a shorter king. Now, know what I said. Lovely lady. I didn't say you're getting with, let me not get canceled, a shorter individual. Is that the right term? I don't know. Someone from the little Wizard of Oz. I'm not saying get with someone of that height.
You mean
I'm saying a shorter, someone shorter. Say we've seen it to where a woman, a man an inch shorter than you. Nope, he's not taller than me. Nope.
Yeah.
He can even see eye level with you.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because I can't wear the heels I want.
Yes, you can. So,
No,
so your beauty is dependent upon a man.
No, it's
and how,
not. But I just felt like it would look better beside a man that's taller than me.
So again, your preference is okay, but I'm saying in terms of, I don't want you to be single forever. I don't want you to be a cat mom. I want you to be able.
And I'm going to find a man that's taller than me.
So if you don't, because I think as a lot of these queens would agree, there aren't that many. The NBA ball players, for some reason, they want them very, well, that's a whole other conversation, but they like them shorter for some odd reason. Or they cheat on the stallions, right? So you got to understand, and I'm not saying that's a big L for him, right? Yeah. But that's my point. My point. So for you might want to shift the goalpost to be like, okay, he may not have to be, a lot of y'all, the standard is 6 feet. That's just, even the statistics show the majority of men are not 6 feet. They're
My
just
standard
not.
is like 6'3".
Their standard is 6'3".
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the
majority of men are not 6'3". The majority of men are not 6'3". So ladies, I don't want you to stay single. I really don't. I care about your well-being. Trust me, I've been all over the country to help you find your real one. And this is the beauty. This is where people are like, oh, but those that know Pointer is not lacking in any area, but definitely not the height area. So it's not like I'm some short king that's begging for love. That's not the case at all. But I do care about all people. So I would like to see the shorter kings find their real one. There are ladies that are 4'11" that demand 6 feet. 4'11", demanding 6 feet. That's what I call greedy. And that's a sin. Greed is not good in any context. So don't be greedy and do what you got to do. Okay. But let's hear. Other queens spoke on this matter.
So, okay, we got some waving red flags. Okay, some are thinking right. So I'm like, if that is where your standard is,
then that's what I'm used to. I've never dated someone further than me. Maybe one time in my life.
The majority of flags have been waved, but we appreciate. Hey, I mean, I want you to find your tall kings. I do.
I'm 5'11".
Who's next in this debacle of debate? Oh, wait till she counts. Oh, okay, you can still go since you put in the effort. Okay.
Broke my damn neck. My titty broke.
Okay. Thank you, Queen. So you need to give a shorter king a chance.
Why?
Because you have the right to your preference. However, preferences can keep us single. Now, certain preferences are great because they're standards, they're expectations. Some could call them deal breakers or red flags. But in terms of someone's height, and notice I did not say little. I'm talking about shorter. So what is your height?
What's your height? How tall are you?
I'm what some.
And this is what breaks my heart sometimes when they put it on me. I'm just the host. I'm just the illustrious host, not trying to bring attention to myself. You know, yes, I know some say the suits, but anyway, I just want the queens to broaden their perspective just a little. And look, that's just a few inches. You know, some say, we had a queen say 6 feet is short. She said 6 feet is not tall enough. And this woman was not Lisa Leslie. This woman was not Brittany Griner. Okay, well, Brittany Griner wouldn't want a brother anyway, but y'all get my point. You get my point.
Think is okay.
What? 1, 6.
Sure.
What size is your feet?
Sure.
What's your shoe size?
They're a decent size. They're a decent size. But that's not the point. This isn't about. I'm helping represent all.
I'm just trying to fill you out.
Right. Okay. So the point I'm making is, would you agree that preferences could be shifted to where you don't want to stay single? And I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all may be booed up, good for you, but I'm talking about the majority.
Yeah.
Right? There's more women going to these singles events than men.
Yeah.
Yet the men are lonely.
Yeah.
But they're having to meet these standards of like, dang, I mean, I didn't choose my height. I didn't choose
You like them short and thick?
Sure. That's not about my preferences right now. It's not about my preferences.
I think you do.
I'm not confirming or denying
I can see it in your eyes.
Wow.
I don't know how someone can see in my eyes that I like them short and thick. Can anybody see? In my eyes, I don't think you can see that. And that's why it's like all the deflection. I was looking to have a true conversion therapy kind of moment where I'm like, ladies, just broaden the perspective. You have the right to like what you like. You have the right, but can't you just give an inch? I mean, literally just instead of the 5, instead of the 6 feet, like some literally say if he's 5'11", no, but 6 feet, yes. I'm like the 1 inch. Come on now. Come on. I'm showing my eyes here.
Okay, that's besides the point. The point is, are you going to give a shorter king a chance?
I don't know.
So this down. Oh, we didn't even start it. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, yeah. You don't know. Okay, well, there's hope. I'm glad you didn't just say no, because some of the queens just love to cut it off. Nope, no short king. I'm like, give them a chance. So I like that.
You're short sitting down. You know that, right?
Sure. Okay, I can even go for that. If they're short sitting down, are you still going to give them a chance?
You'll probably be shorter if I'm sitting on you. Right.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Maybe ladies, for me, can you wave the red flag? I'm not fearful, but I just want to make sure.
It's okay.
Okay. I appreciate you though.
Okay.
Maybe you'll come back on another topic where you can.
Okay.
All
right.
Thank you. And who is ready to debate the pointer once again? We got some athletes in the house. Queen, give a shorter king a chance.
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because they're more like an accessory, like a purse.
But you view a tall man.
She just compared. Y'all, when this full thing drop, y'all just be ready. And I might get canceled. That's the sad part. I might get canceled because some of y'all are not going to understand where Pointer's coming from. But the beauty is, if you view it from a logical perspective, it's all about me caring about women enough to want the best for them. Okay. And that's not me. Oh, you belong. I'm not a traditional man, because traditional men were beating and cheating. So I'm not a traditional man in that way. But in terms of truly loving and appreciating how God designed women, I do my best to show my appreciation. But this is insane. This is baffling to compare a man to a purse, to an accessory. That is what they call diabolical.
It's not an accessory.
No, I mean, he could be an accessory, but he's not like a purse accessory. He more like a security guard accessory.
A short man is like a security guard?
No, a short man is like a purse. Remember?
Oh, and a tall man is like a security guard.
Up there.
So either way, you're viewing a man as an accessory.
I mean, they're going to view us as an accessory as well.
That is not
Aesthetically, absolutely. That's what your type is.
What kind of men are
based
you
on.
talking about? You're talking about non-quality men, and that may speak to a bigger point. You actually may be speaking to a bigger point that we may get to later.
I think you're pushing it.
We want you want a quality man, correct?
Yes.
So if he views you as an accessory, I don't care if he's tall or short, you shouldn't be with him.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, folks, I can't show you too much more because then the pointer, started cooking a little. But anyway, get ready for that one. We have a little time left. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't show you the greatest rendition. Well, I mean, you say that. I don't. Y'all sleep on my country version, which breaks my heart. You really sleep on that. But let's get into that version you all love so much. You might get a new one soon. You just might, if you are on your best behavior.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. The other girls popping. They don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far. Just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Sing the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. 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 Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Pop the balloon. 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 Yeah. Don't pop.
Don't you dare pop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Man, I wish people were putting seasoning on these comments like this amazing, lovely lady, Cara Butta, who said, oh, do a reggae version. Yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely want to venture over to Jamaica and honor our dear Bob. And who's another legend? Who's one of my favorites? Well, the Inner Circle, an iconic group. But there's another guy I'm thinking of, Peter Tosh. Who made my song? Gregory Isaacs, my boy, Night Nurse. That song changed my life when I considered needing a night nurse at a certain point in my life. But at any rate, wow, this is a beautiful time. We had a remarkable time. 2 real one connections. I mean, we got to clap it up for that, folks. We got to clap it up. And we even finished a little early so I could ramble to you and beg for money. Yeah, that we ended early. So, I mean, the real one showed up. You can't say they didn't show up. Ethan's connection got a little iffy. Maybe he just lost hope. Never give up, folks. Never give up. If you say you're going to be on a real one, thug it out. But we, please, I really would love some dinner. I just want to shout out again these wonderful people that helped me get dinner tonight. Cara Butta, of course, you're a real one. Asia is a real one. Happy Feels Like This is a real one. Butteriest Beans is a real one. Okay, so we appreciate them so much. But I'd really, really love some dinner. So Cash App is open and available. Please, your boy needs some dinner. Venmo. Hello, Venmo. Please donate. Yeah, I think we got to play the version that doesn't get enough credit. I don't know why y'all are not honoring this version. And, who doesn't love a little country? Who doesn't?
Next up to the stage, Pointer.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon.
I hear this, little mama.
Now I see the way you are looking at things. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Yo.
Yeah.
I don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Now the other girls popping, they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Yo,
You wanna be my wife?
don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon.
Don't pop it, baby. Don't pop it, baby.
Don't pop it.
Yeah. Woo-wee. Don't you pop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare pop, folks. Just a beautiful time we've had this evening. I'm just so honored. It's been such a privilege to see you here. Make sure you like. Don't go before you hit the like button. So after we're done being live, people can still participate and have some fun. Make sure you donate. Hey, your boy's hungry. Your boy's hungry. Make sure you do the Cashapp thing. Make sure you do the Venmo thing. Still, it's got room for a few shout outs if need be. But we're looking at less than 2 minutes and we're ready to make it pop. So we just appreciate everybody for doing what it do, being here to support each and every day. There are some other versions that are getting ready to drop. So just be ready for all the magic that's in store. I do want to give you, let me see if I could give you a little teaser thing. I don't know. I think I showed you this before. This is just a quick teaser. You don't even really deserve this because no one has sent me any money on Cash App. But, since Jesus has been so good to me, you get the overpour blessings. Look at how fresh your boy looking in the new one. Bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. That boy fresh. So, just get ready. Just get ready for what's going down pretty soon on some of these new episodes. That's all you get. You just get a sneak peek. You don't get to see me do the dance in that one, but it's a fresh 3-piece little combo right there. Fresh little 3-piece combo. So, do what you do. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. We're going to catch you on the next episode tomorrow, 11 a.m. Just be ready at 11 a.m. If anybody wants to guess what edition it is, there might have been actually some hints already, so you don't really have to guess. Yeah, we already kind of alluded to what it is if you are ready to, if you're really a fan and you see what we're doing on the regular. So, do your thing, have some fun, and remember that you're a real one. Jesus loves you most importantly, but, underneath, Pointer loves you. I really do. So for our Real One Connections, we want to clap it up one more time. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. We'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop.